audio check and also possibly hiccup check because I've been doing actual hiccups. There we go. Real hiccups. Hello, Weatherman, Tim, Spacey, Steph, Ollie, Dave, Lagamove, 2222. Yeah, it's a very long time before that's ever going to happen again, and it may never happen again. It literally may never happen again, so enjoy the 2222 while you can. Sorry, I was reading names and then also got distracted. Lagamove, and we said 2222, right? Okay. Dave, hello. Polly, Athena, hello. Okay, well, I mean, I'm already over this. This is very going to be difficult with a little needle in my hand. Hi, Frankie. Are you enjoying your hat? Yeah, just don't worry about it. Just add a few throughout the stream until I stop hiccuping. You don't need to exactly have it. You ran out of fingers. Just woke up. I was being very clingy. Yeah, I'm... Frankie's listening.
Venus is going to work, walking through the hospital's parking lot, when a noon runs past her, screaming and crying. The nurse approaches the doctor standing in the doorway, and asks, "What's wrong with that noon?" Oh, the doctor says, "I told her she was pregnant." "She's pregnant?" "No, but it sure cured her hiccups."
I don't know if you just stopped my hiccups or not. Thank you, Weatherman, for the biddies. I wasn't listening to a single word. I was just waiting for it to stop. Oh, nurse is going to work. Okay. Alright. Oh, but it sure cured her hiccups. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I literally wasn't listening. I was just like, I cannot understand this bot. Nope, there we go. We're good. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I need to tweet. And I need to set up. Alright, okay. Close that. Do this. That. Ow, I'm sorry. That's probably even louder. Oh, right, I was tweeting. Okay, close that. Close that. Evidently, I can only do one thing at a time, so let me finish these things that I'm doing so that I can... 22? Fucking... Yeah. This is what I'm saying. These are real hiccups. Okay, I'm setting up, and I'm telling you about the kitty cat. But yeah, I'm fucking destroyed and absolutely shattered. The boys left at like 2 p.m. Between like 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Well, between like 7 a.m. and 2 p.m. I was going basically the entire time. Had a shower, did some prep stuff, you know, like all that kind of stuff. And then when they showed up, I ended up making banana bread, apple crisp, and chicken pot pie. My brain cells don't work. Basically did a lot of baking, a lot of dishes, a lot of walking, a lot of standing, a lot of talking with a mask on, which is exhausting. And then as soon as they left, I think my body just imploded and was like, nope, you take painkillers and you lay down right now. So I don't know how I managed all that stuff. And then, yeah, literally, I basically died. I laid down at 2 p.m. and I didn't even want to get up at like 4:30 to like, usually I do my tray at 4. At 4:30, I still didn't even want to get up, but I needed to get up so that I could take more painkillers. So I need to have some more food. All right, we're holding our breath now. I hear a cat crunching downstairs, and I am assuming it's Bagheera, but I don't know. Anyways, how's everybody else doing? Oh no, so then, the other thing I was going to say is that the kitty basically is more skittish of the kids than Pixie is. Like, Pixie's like, alright, fine, I'll rub on your legs, whatever. You can touch me, I guess, whatever. And she spent a lot of time sleeping on the dining room chairs. Kitty, every time they tried to like pet him, he would like run away. But eventually I showed them like the stick with the string, and they were like, "Whoa, stick with string!" So they got to play with the kitty, and they played with the kitty for like half an hour. And then after that, he generally just kind of ran away and escaped. I eventually, at like 2 p.m., I came upstairs. My closet was open on both sides, and he was sleeping behind the door. And he also was basically completely flat out until, like 5. Like, I scooped him up, I put him on the bed, and I just kept, like, petting him every once in a while. And he was just, like, completely zonked out. Oh, it's Pixie, okay. But yeah, so Kitty was also exhausted from the visit. So, I don't know why I'm playing with this. I don't need this yet. Go away. But anyways, hi, how's it going? So I'm, like, alternately, like, super hyper because of just, well, painkillers and also, like, an exhausting day. And then also just dead. For real. In real life, dead. So, how's everybody doing? Oh yeah, and by the way, a reminder before I forget again. Tomorrow I'm probably going to do one of those early morning streams, and then I don't know if I'll do a nighttime stream. We'll see. But yeah, hi, how's it going? I feel like I'm speedrunning talking. I don't know. This is basically... Yeah, other than that square... No, wait, there's a bunch on this spot here. Okay, so where are we? We're there. So that one... We're there. We need to not do that one. Oh, speedrunning hiccuping is also true. Hello, Sam. You just missed me hiccuping like 1,000 years. 1,000 years hiccups. But yeah, I laid down in bed at like 2:30 or whatever, and then I just had a nap and also just died in real life. How's everybody else been? I started thinking about my dentist appointment earlier today, and I was like, no, don't wanna. No, thank you. I didn't, and it's funny too, because while they were here, I was thinking like, oh, we could do this around the house, or we could do that, or I could like, you know, I could teach one of them crochet, like, you know, we could do all these kinds of things, and then basically I just ended up baking and cooking for hours, and they ended up just talking with Tim the whole time. So, which is fine. But it's like, I thought we would have so much more time to do things, and it was like an exhausting series of hours, but just didn't do any of the things that I thought we were going to do. I think the holding my breath helped. I think it worked. And then, like, as soon as I laid down, the doorbell rang, and apparently, like, a parcel for me was delivered to the wrong house, and I was like, for fuck's sake. At least they brought it over. Because otherwise, I would have had to, you know, done some kind of claim or something, and whatever else. That would have been extra BS I don't need to deal with. So on this side, I only need to worry about that one. On this side, we need to worry about other things. Time flew by, yeah. It was a very fast 4 hours. Was that about 4 hours? Well, yeah, 4 hours. I was pretty proud of myself with what I managed to accomplish, even though it absolutely destroyed me. No, I want to be on the other side of that. Oh, maybe Pixie came back for the food that I put on her plate when she was asking for food and then walked outside. She does that sometimes. It's like, meow, 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 feed me. And then I'm like, okay, here you go. And then she's like, okay, bye. It's like, what? No. I just fed you. Don't leave. I gave Pixie a little lick of the chicken pot pie gravy. And the boys were like, oh my god, what? I've never seen a cat eat real food. I was like, well, yeah, I think I was just running on mom energy or something. Sorry, somebody pinged me in an anime discussion. Alright, I need to blow my nose. How's everybody else doing? Did anybody else answer me? I don't know. Did anybody do anything last night? What are you doing and why? Why do you have one of those little knots? Come on. Where am I? How do I... Where do I... Hugs, Legamove. Maybe I'll just make it so that the knot is not where it was. There was like a Minecraft snapshot or whatever. Apparently the tough bricks weren't lining up, so they changed it. Changed something about the copper door. There was something else they changed, and I was like, oh, nice. Can't remember what it was. Also, apparently there's going to be a Sims trailer tomorrow with some kind of pack or expansion or something. Don't know. I'm interested. It looks like it's possibly more international kind of thing instead of another like American inspired one. I saw someone mention that there was leaks and I was going to go look for them and then I forgot, so I guess I'm not going to look for leaks. Alright, where am I? I'm here. I shouldn't have this Discord tab open. There's like hundreds of new people in the women's Discord, so the introductions page is like just brimming with new messages. Alright, get that out of my way. Very distracting. Okay, so we need to skip the last one on all of those rows, basically. Yeah, it's been kind of wet and cold here today. Been kind of wet and cold all week. I think that's part of why I'm sniffly. Definitely not thinking about needles. And I don't mean sewing needles. Anybody been playing or watching anything interesting? Got anything they're excited about for November? Oh, started watching the One Piece live action as a family. Have you watched or read or seen anything from One Piece before? Do you even watch anime? I don't remember if you watch anime very much. Or read manga. Haven't consumed any One Piece content before. I still think it's I think it's a fine way to get into it. I don't think it's a bad way to get into it. I think it's very good. I might rewatch it again. Just finished watching Demon Slayer. It's a good one too. Wonder when the next season of that's coming out. Yeah, I got impatient with that one and went ahead and read the manga. Because I started as an anime only, and then I read the manga because I was like, I must know what happens. It was in the middle of the last season that aired because it was just like, it felt like it was just going so slowly. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, part of all of the new people in the women's Discord is that some of the channels I'm in have been flooded with activity, and one of them is the anime channel. So, like, someone will be like, oh, I really like romance, and then everyone will give their romance recommendations, and someone will be like, oh, I really like this anime, what else is like that? And, you know, someone else will be like, oh, here's some good comedy, and they'll be like, oh, this one's a good one because I used to work at a bookstore, and this reminds me of that. And then it's like, oh, here's another good bookstore comedy. You know, like, it's just like a lot of recommendations going around. I don't know. Are we starting an anime tomorrow, now that I think about it? Or are we doing another, like, either skip week or, like, a one day thing? Because we could watch Time of Eve no Jikan. That one's, like, a movie length. I think it's, like, 6 short episodes. I think there even is an edited version that's made into a movie, but I don't know if that's on Crunchyroll. But if we're not ready to start something, I could just watch that. It's basically a movie length. Or find some other anime movie to watch. Somebody else in the women's Discord just mentioned that they'd never seen Akira because somebody else just watched it for the first time. I would like to go around to watching some of the old movies again. Akira and Ghost in the Shell and stuff. I was thinking about, like, the old Battle Angel Alita and shit like that the other day. Right up to here, yep. Okay. Wasn't decided yet, fine with either. It's one of those things where just, like, with Full Metal Alchemist, it's been so long since I watched either of them that I don't really know what would be the best viewing experience for somebody else. But I do know that watching Brotherhood, like the first 12 episodes or whatever, I can't remember how many, just seemed really disappointing compared to what I remembered. And then I read that it was like, yeah, they basically just kind of like didn't try very hard. Like, they just kind of like speed ran through those ones because they're like, the ones that were done before are great as they are. We're just trying to like skip past that content to get to the stuff we're actually trying to redo. Yeah, Dorohedoro, that's a good one. I haven't read the manga on that one. Hello, Veritron. I need to check and see if there's more chapters of Land of the Lustrous. I can't remember. Now that, like, TweetDeck is broken. I used to have, like, somebody I followed that would tweet whenever there was a new chapter. I need, like, a way to bring this up to my face when I need to just untangle something tiny. Am I just fucked? Is this the end of this piece of thread? Wait, no, yeah, it's still there. I did it. Ah! Some good classic anime with original FMA would be my preferred start. Only question is if we would watch it through or fully swap. We could always just start and then, like, see how we're feeling. Like I said, I'm 100%. I like the original more. But I don't know how much of that is just, like, nostalgia or whatever. Like, I watched the original 3 times at least. And I've only watched Brotherhood once. I liked some of the anime-only storylines and stuff that they did. Okay, so Sam's seen it. So who hasn't seen it? Or are we just all rewatching it because we like it? I feel like most of the time we watch things and it's something like only one of us has seen. It's not the end of the world to me. Like, if we end up just switching to Brotherhood, I can always just watch the rest of FMA on my own time. If I feel like it. You know, if I'm like, oh, I really want to watch the rest of this. I have a Crunchyroll sub. I can just watch it. I think it's on Crunchyroll, right? I don't know, either way. It's more for, you know, people that haven't seen it before that I'm like, oh, I'd rather, you know, that they get the best experience possible. You know. This might be one everyone's seen. I love how we're all just still like, we're all still discussing it too. That's funny. I thought less people had seen it. It doesn't matter to me. I'm honestly not fussed. We could always do like a poll or something. Or like I say, we could just start with the old FMA and then get to a certain point and then be like, alright, are we swapping, skipping, flipping, flopping? We might get to a certain point and be like, you know what? Yeah, we're alright. We'll go. Or maybe like, oh my god, I forgot how much I love this. Let's keep watching. You know. I really don't think it matters either way. Hopefully I won't be completely dead tomorrow. Just having some fillings done. So, still getting all the needles and stuff, but not getting the pliers out tomorrow anyways. Well, okay, well, can I at least pull that through? Alright. That's this one, yeah? 922, 922. Right. Yeah, I'm sure there might even be like a website or like a Reddit article or something out there that's like, this is the like definitive best way to watch it. You know, I'm sure there's arguments about it, but you know, they've both been out for enough years now that there might be a consensus about what's the best way. Hello, pessimistic snake. I'm just trying to get this started. Alright. Oh, hugs, pessimistic snake. I don't think I do, and I hopefully will never. I'm just tired and worn out. Although I've certainly been more low energy than today. It's just, that was the title I thought of when I was going live. Because I was late tired. I love how yesterday I was talking about frickin' Gundam Wing fanfiction, and then we randomly had somebody show up who's like, Gundam Wing fanfiction? And I'm like, oh shit. Wonder if Kitty will come back before the end of stream. Like I say, he was snoozing on the bed for hours, but then he just fucked off. I gave him a little bit of ham and cheese from the bun I had, and then he was like, alright, I'm out. Peace. Trying to catch the tail and stitch over it. Yeah, it's certainly starting to look like a thing. Oh, my finger's in the way. Trying to hold the thing and my finger's in the way. Alright, is this one where I'm skipping the corner too? I think so. But it might be the last one. So, yeah, looking up to there. Alright, let's trim that now that we've attacked it all the way along. These are the little scissors I got. I need to sand them because there's like a metal burr on them, but I just thought they'd be a good little size. And it came with 2 pairs of scissors, and there's another little pair that I can basically have with my crochet. Hello, Meadow. How's it going? Here to lurk and work? Well, I am this far along on my cross stitch. So enjoy your lurk and work. Oh, I was supposed to pet the frog. I'm gonna pet the frog. That was ages ago. Pet the frog. Oh, frog's too big for... Frog's too big for camera. Pet the frog! Big frog. Yeah, it was 49 minutes ago. I was busy being weird. Alright, yeah, so we just need to fill in all but that one there on this spot. And then there's a couple here, couple here, couple here, and then I think after that there's only like 2 or 3 of these, this color, like over here in the heart and on the cat face. Let me fill in what we've got so far. We're up to, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like I'm very slow when I fill these in because it's like I have done 47 stitches apparently. Just triple checking in the surrounding area, but yeah, basically what I said. So here, we're going right up to the edge. Hopefully I can find my needle and my thread. Oh, it's because it has to go through the frickin' blue one too. Nope, wrong blue one. Aha, there we go. Found it. I feel very croaky today. Probably have a lozenge, but it's almost break time, so I'll wait. Anybody else falling asleep? I do feel like I'm putting myself to sleep a little bit already. Oh, welcome to the chat room. Has anyone played My Time at Sandrock? I think that's available on Dare Drop right now. Didn't know if I wanted to try playing that or if I would just be frustrated at Dare Drop for their dares that are too hard. I could definitely see getting one of those like desk stand versions of this just to hold it so that I'm not holding this up like this with my left hand if I'm going to do more of this, especially on stream. Something I'll have to keep an eye out for online secondhand. Are you saying indeed falling asleep already, or indeed why question when you can murder? Murder. Yeah. Since it's November, Game Grumps are starting back up their Tears of the Kingdom playthrough, and that's probably going to make me go, oh, I want to play Tears of the Kingdom. So maybe that'll actually push me to try and do the tech support for that. I have something else on my to-do list which is more important still and I need to do, but you know. Where pings? Oh, in there. Is the ping I don't need to deal with right now. So many pings. But this is one of those red number ones, so. That's an accurate one, yeah. Unintentional loud tea slurp. Just realized I probably should have been drinking my tea, but I'm so worried. I'm so worried about drinking my tea when I'm doing this because I don't want to get like honey on my fingers and then get honey on this. Because you know that's going to be the time that there's like honey on the outside of the cup. That felt weird. My phone was like on the mat, so it like vibrated my hand. Alright, one more row here, and then a little bit more to go with this color, and then we can swap to a new color. We need to skip that one, so I'm going to do that now before I forget. There we go. Alright, so yeah, there's yeah, not as many to go. It's actually, yeah, not that many. Basically just this section here, and then that little row. And then that color will be done. We can switch to another color. So I will be back. Yeah, it's one of those DVD screensaver things. You can put any image on it, and you can have it change colors on every like bump. So I just have the frog on the BRB screen because I thought it was funny. And hello, Steph. And yeah, usually I'm looking at cat cam on BRB screen. Hello, Mousy. An enchanted hay bale for the ravenous unicorn. Yeah. No, I made the mistake of opening Discord and it opened directly to the introductions channel on Women's Guild. I have to click on all of them. I have to give them all hugs. Alright. Yeah, I've been kind of skipping and skimming some of the other channels because there's way too many messages for me to deal with. But I've been compulsively making sure I put a hug emoji on every single introduction at least. And then I've been dropping follows on ones that have specific what's the word I'm looking for? I guess keywords, just keywords of like, you know, if they're like, oh, UK something, I'm like, follow. If it's like, oh, like, what the heck is that? I don't even know what's on my wrist. Just something on my wrist. It's like, it's like stuff from when I was baking today. I swear I wash my hands. It's just like on the back of my wrist. Alright, well. But yeah, like UK something or other, follow. Cozy games, follow. Like, there's certain keywords and I'm like, alright, well, you might be someone I actually get to raid, you know. Nothing wrong with all the horror game girlies and stuff, but it's like, I'm probably not going to pick you out of, you know, all of my followed people to raid. I'm more likely to raid you if you play a game like that I know, or, you know. Yeah, what was it? I think it was, batter. It might have been batter. It was like really caked on there and dried on. Fettuccine Alfredo? They don't really do Alfredo over here. At least not in the stores I've grocery shopped from. Could you stop doing that? All these other ones to undo this one. One of my big comfort foods after my last dental surgery was just spaghetti and linguine with butter and Parmesan. It was something that like felt like food, but I could also just basically swallow without chewing too much. Instead of only having liquid food. I mean, it is pasta. Stop being so like that. Don't do that. Oh yeah, I should probably have either a lozenge or actually drink my tea in this hour. Oh, funny how she says it. Okay. Look, she knows her limitations. She knows her strengths. She's sticking with her strengths. Oh no, that's a lot of feet. Red Fury! Cutie Beans raid. Hello, Red Fury. Thank you for the raid. Hello, 11. Or L7, I'm not sure. Hello, Red Fury. What were you up to today? Can we get a shout out? Oh my god, I'm gonna find the hole one day. There we go. L7? Okay. Hello, T-Birds, Tidbits. Painting some miniatures. What kind of miniatures? Are you talking like Warhammer or? I am currently doing my first ever cross stitch, and after I got all over the stress and anxiety of it, I'm just realizing it's basically paint by number, and it's less scary than I thought it was. There's plenty of ways I could still screw it up, but you know, we're having fun with it so far. And I'm doing a version of my emoji in cross stitch form. I also just started learning crochet a couple months ago, so that's like my personality right now. Generally, I play a lot of cozy games, a lot of like crafting and like open world survival games, farming sims and the like. I'm trying to think. I just finished the Fae Farm like storyline. I'm probably gonna try some other game next. I've been streaming every single day for over 6 years. I'm trying to think what else. I'm bad at this pitch. Cross stitch is wonderful and comfy. Hello, Will Torres. D&D Warhammer style stuff. Nice. I mean, you can give us more details. I liked Fae Farm. I think it is one of the better farming sims that we've got, because I've tried a few of them and a lot of them are garbage, or at least I don't like a lot of them. I think they're not very good. I liked it. I feel like, especially considering the size of the team that made it, that there's still a lot of accessibility features and stuff that they're kind of missing on. And there's still room for growth. It kind of feels a little bit like an early access game. It's kind of like baby's first 3D Stardew. Every single day. Yeah, energetic's not the correct word for it. I have chronic health issues and pain and stuff, but you know, when you're stuck at home every day, then you may as well do something while you're at it. Am I going the wrong way? How many am I doing? We're doing two and then skip. Okay, we're still okay. But yeah, streaming every single day for over 6 years, and the first 6 months of it were streamed from my bed because I didn't have the strength to sit in a chair. Don't like talking about my stream too much. I finished 2 today, a witch with red hair and all sorts of stuff with her, and an orc druid with a pretty leaf cloak. Well, we've got at least one person in my chat who is big on painting of the figures, primarily Warhammer, but, well, 40k, primarily. So that's why I'm like, ooh, what you doing? Well, have fun with your dishes, T-Birds. Yeah, also I'm very low energy today, so I'm welcoming any distraction, and if somebody has something good to talk about. But yeah, generally we are chill vibes here. And yeah, I'm tired. I had 2 teenage boys over today at the house, and with all of my chronic fatigue and all that kind of stuff, it was like I literally spent 4 hours baking apple crisp, banana bread, and chicken pot pie from scratch. And then they devoured all of it, and then they left. And that was basically my 4 hours, and I'm just like so tired now. And tomorrow I have a dentist appointment, so we're just distracting with some cross stitch. Just picked up my first BattleTech figures. Ooh. Alright, I'm losing track of where I am. We did that one, that one, that one. So then it's 4 straight across, and then we need to skip some on that row. Okay. But yeah, if you've got a bounce, if you're gonna go rest, take care of yourself, by all means, go ahead. I am definitely the kind of person that usually raids and then goes to bed. So, like with the way my stream schedule is, I usually raid and then I just like literally go to sleep. So, do what you gotta do. I actually have, like 2 years ago, I did a version of a subathon, and one of the things on my to-do list still from that is to do, was it 2? No, 4. We're doing all 4. Was to paint my first figure, because I actually have thousands of points worth of Warhammer stuff that I never painted. In another country, I can't paint that. But one of the people that I live with has some figures, and we were going to do some like orcs together. And then one of the other things to do is we were going to do like some trash terrain, because I watched, oh god, what's his name? I watched some YouTube videos of people making terrain out of trash, and I was like, I want to do that. So we saved like a huge box of trash, and we still haven't done it. But it's on the eventual to-do list. I haven't forgotten. This project is actually from a charity, month of charity streams we did this year in June. Gotta sleep. Going down the list to say hi. Streaming daily is basically a subathon, yeah. Someone mentioned it, I went and picked it up. Oh, nice. Alright, so skip, skip, skip. Oh, and that one and that one. Okay. I do also draw and animate, but I haven't done any of that much this year. So many things on the to-do list. But I'm really enjoying getting into like fiber arts lately. Crochet, and I'd like to try doing some embroidery and sewing, and maybe even like knitting. Art is never ending, yeah. Alright, well, have a good one. Enjoy your lurk. Alright, got that one, got that one. 3 from where I am. Oh, don't you escape. I'm not done with you yet. The string, I mean, the string. The string's trying to escape on me. Alright, checking for honey on this cup. Get the lozenge out. I didn't see any kitty cats when I went downstairs. Pet the frog! I'm gonna get the big frog out again. Where's my zoom? Where's my zoom? Big frog. Dentist frog is all ready to go already in my bag for tomorrow. I already have my clothes picked out for tomorrow. Why are you so... Come on, give me some more string. I know we're getting close to the end of the string, but we're not there yet. I think I'm gonna sleep really well tonight. I think I'm just gonna conk out completely. Alright. 3, 3, 3 in this square. Skipping that one. The things I say might not make sense, but they make sense to me. Hello, pessimistic snake. I will hydrate in a moment. Don't. I feel like we never add quotes anymore. But then again, I feel like lately when a quote gets posted, I'm like, you what, mate? Also, am I doing this wrong? Oh, no, we're good. Yeah, 3 there, and then stagger this way, 3, and then straight down, 3, 3, 3. Okay, I'm gonna put this here, and then I'll take my sippy sip. I do feel like that's a quote that will get used, though. Kitty's back. Do I need to go downstairs and feed this meowing kitty cat? Door's open. You want to come upstairs? Okay, I will be back. I'm gonna go feed the kitty. What's up? What's up? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Wash my hands. Oh, leave that cracked. Oh, yeah, I can see what you're seeing. But yeah, kitty cat is eating. And hands have been washed. And for anyone that's still here from the raid, no, I don't own any cats. Yeah, looks like we're probably gonna have to start the next thread. Because it's 1, 2, 3. And then there's still more after that. Oh, he's working on the crunchies. Can I get a couple more out of you before you escape? That'd be great. Oh, Pixie was sleeping on your bed earlier? After coming in and being all weird. Huh. Yes. Hello. Okay. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wash my hands again. Come on. Settle down. Hey, you gonna settle down? Or can you not settle down unless I pet you? Is petting required? Petting is absolutely required? Okay. Alright, you gonna settle down? How's the camera? Well, at least some of your body was showing. Hmm? Yeah, was that yummy? There we go. And wash my hands again. Just washing my hands. Yeah, don't get worried. Purr, 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 purr. Oh, can you hear him purring? Oh? Ass licking time? Make me adjust the camera time? What is this loaf, huh? What is this loaf you're doing? If I'm gonna keep listening to this playlist, I'm gonna have to play Risk of Rain again. Alright, I'm gonna switch to the other one. Yeah, I didn't fully read the announcement, but aren't they releasing like a remake version of the first game or something? Maybe I should research it more before I say words. There's something for like the anniversary or whatever. Okay, so from there, one over. Okay, so it's gonna be there. Sorry, I'm trying to start the next string is always a little bit more difficult for me to keep in camera. I'm really surprised I don't get my head in shot more often. I know I'm pretty zoomed in, but like, I'm definitely ducking my head to try and see things while I'm doing this. Okay, so from there, we're doing 4 and then 4, same alignment. Okay, you're not sitting the way I want you to, so stop that. Is that a posture check? I feel like that was a posture check. What is even going on here? Did you get like totally knotted in there? Why did you do this? Oh, did I manage to like actually get my thread through it or something? Alright, well, that's too bad for you, but you need to knot. And I mean not. Don't not. I hate everything about this right now. Remaster of the first game with lots of new content? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, well, fuck all this. I guess I'll just undo this part. Since it's easier. Now you behave yourself, okay? I think it's funny though that it's like, we did a 2D version of this game. Look, we did a 3D version of this game. Look, we're doing a new 2D version of this game. I don't know. Is it a 2D version? I think it is. Okay. What was I doing? Where was I? So yeah, 4 and 4. You would think I'd already be done this, but then I fuck up. And that takes a lot longer. Also, this needs to be farther along on the thread. Thank you. Hello, Spaceberry. How's it going? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, okay, we're just filling this in. There's 2, 1 in there. Okay. And then that's it for that color for this side. There's a little bit more of it on the other side, but I'll probably end it off here. And then just move the thread. It's a human bed, but it's only a portion of the human bed. And the part that he's laying on, basically there's some pillows underneath the blanket to elevate it and make it squishier. It's the cat side of the bed. Yes, you're not wrong. Basically, when I wake up in the morning, I put some pillows and I put the blanket that's covered in cat fur on the bed. And then throughout the day, whenever he feels like it, he sleeps on that spot. And I sit on the other side. Also not my cat. Yeah. Alright, so let's mark this on here and then we'll deal with the strings on the back. There we go. So we've done 102 stitches so far today. We're 10.95% of the way done. You can see this is the progress. I might go and fill in some of these like single things. I don't know. Nah, I don't know how to handle some of those. Could also just do like the backpack because it's all like 2 or 3 colors. Or more of the hair in different sections. Of course you did this to me. Why would you do this to me? Alright. Leave that in. Alright, I could look and see. Where are the other ones of this color? There's literally one there, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to do that right now. I'm a little scared because it's literally on the other side. I don't want to miscount that and F up my everything, so. But I think we might have enough with just this little piece of thread, so. Alright. Next. I could do some of these ones. What's that one? That one is 3, 8, 3, 4. This one. Maybe I'll pick two that are a little easier to pull out. There we go. I'm double checking 3, 8, 3, 4. That one. I'm basically filling in some of these little singles.
Get ready to fly.
I don't want to go about this. Somebody's downstairs crunching. Might follow the line a bit, so start like here and then work my way down. Right, so this is like just the slightest purple difference from the other purple we've got on the outline, but it's fine. I had it, now I don't have it. See, Polly. Alright. And then this one here. Alright, and then this one here. And then might be worth grabbing some of these ones here. Right there. kind of all over the place. Just go down and do these ones and do the other ones when I get to that point. Don't like when it vibrates right there and I can feel it. Alright, just want to figure out where I'm going here. Alright. Let me mark what I've done so far. That one, that one, that one. All right. Okay, I will be back in a couple minutes. Enjoy the kitty cat. Oof, and the crackalack, apparently.
Yay!
Thanks to Steph23 for my sub gift.
I'm back. I was chomping on some gummy bears and it took longer than I expected. Thank you, Steph, for the 6-month gift sub that is continuing into month 3 for Nishimamoto. Alright. This song's going too hard for me right now. I think I want to do some of these other little onesie things, but I might do like 2 or 3 more of these before well, let's do this one and this one at least, and then we'll see. I've never been a big gummy bears person. I feel like I mostly went for like the kind of things that had like sugar on them. Like extra sugar on them. But I got one of those Haribo multi-pack things and the gummy bears are pretty banging. Yeah, I was always more of a watermelon slices, grapefruit slices, sour cherries, you know, any of the ones that had sugar on them. I don't recall enjoying the Jelly Babies when I tried them, but I've only tried them like maybe once. Sour Patch Kids, on the other hand. Bury me in Sour Patch Kids, please. I feel like Sour Patch Kids are one of my faves. Those like bubblegum soda bottle ones are pretty good. Also the standalone jelly, what are they, jelly spogs? That come in the like mix thing. But just the jelly spogs. Alright, where is this one? So we're 1, 2, okay, we're under that one, but 2 down. So we're here. I might park it here. So 1, 2, and then this one. Let's park that there for now. And then mark those off. Oh, squeaker. Squeaker squeaking. Yeah, this one's kind of all over the place too. We'll just start in like a similar area. So that one is 3726. This one, 3726. All right. Ugh, did I really not do that? It's fine. Let's just start here, I guess. I smell kitty farts. Oh, for fuck's sake. Get out of here. Stay tucked where you're supposed to be. That one is here. That is that. The next one, kitty corner from that. Oh, big squeaker. Big squeaker roll. What'd Chibi do? I'm trying to be mindful of the fact that I'm a lot closer to the microphone. So I've been trying to be kind of quiet comparatively the last couple of days. Because I'm like leaning over. I know sometimes I laugh and it's probably really loud and I'm sorry. Spaced out with my thumb now. Same. And then this one. Excuse you. No, thank you. Sticks their tongue out when they concentrate very hard. Yeah. The way my jaw and my teeth are, I don't think I could do that. It's hard enough finding a position that's comfortable these days with my mouth. But I've known people like that, yeah. And then this one. Instead of carrying this miles, I might just trim this one since I've already zigzagged it all over the place. And then let's mark the ones we've got already. Did I get that one? Yeah, I did. Okay. So I could start this one down here. And that's this one's 2 until the bottom of this row, and that is 3. This one's 3, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope nobody's watching these streams while I'm cross stitching and trying to count things, because I'm just gonna be throwing off everything in their life. counting out loud all the time. Alright, and it's 3. Oh, I did that one off. I'm gonna undo it just because I can see it and it bothers me now. It's just like in that little bit before the hole, you know? That's better. So 2 more rows like this. Oh, there's a carry between those two. I keep hitting my thumb on it. I might cut that and weave it in or something. And do it again. There we go. Grody Toddler Day! Yay! Anything to do with tuckered out and sugared out from yesterday? One, two, three. 3 more. Yeah, but even if she has that much, it might be more than she normally has. Yeah. recuperation day. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, and then 2, and then 3 again. And then 2 again. I didn't need to go that way. Why would I go that way? Oh, causing myself problems by having to rethread this every other time. I'm getting better at it anyways. Well, depends on the day, depends on the thread. Finally picked a movie. Is it Moana? Alright, so 2 there. And then 4 here. What's the heh for? Taking credit because of the dumb image. Oh. I don't remember. I can't remember 5 minutes ago. Alright, so that. And then how many down? Oh, 1, 2, 3, and then that one. 1, 2, 3, and then that one. Oh, I remember now. Yep, I remember the comic you posted. And then... Wait, so it's right there, kitty corner to that one. And then this one. See if we can get 3 more out of this. Forgot that I'm going up. Going up so rarely that I haven't had this issue. Oh, it's holding on by a thread, literally. Oh, come on. You were holding on. Alright, let's mark the ones I did there. We're up to 166 stitches so far today. We still have a couple more minutes. Oh, and we have one area, 2 areas? We have 2 squares that are completed. This square and this square are completed. Club, which one's that one? 29. Nope. This one. It's just not wanting to play nice this time. There you go. Just to pinch its butt. Bit of vogue. I'm very tired. Yeah, let's just do this one from over here and just get the ones we got. All right. One there. Hey, Nisa. Let's go. Alright, and then the next nearest one is way over there. So let's... snip this guy. And then let's go down this way first, I guess. Okay, we're good. Just looks like not enough. Might have to actually add that back on soon. Maybe with some actual new custom responses. My oropharynx is just very mad right now, and I don't know why. Get out of here, orange thread. Alright, I'm going to mark the ones I've done and then move it to a different location. Well, I didn't do that one. I didn't do that one yet. So where's that one going? Oh, well, that's a triangle one. There won't be any more in that area. Are we talking about zombies? No, I'm not ready to be done. the heck was that? What was going on with that? Right. Let me at least sort this out. This one is the club. Trying to leave this in a place where I understand what's going on. All right. This one is kitty corner to that. All right, so I mark that. There you go. So this much done. We did 181 stitches today and we're 13% of the way done. I'm going to take a picture before we call it. Why are these pictures so blurry? Cool, cool, cool. Wow, my throat hurts. Okay. Cross that off. Alright. Thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the stream. My throat is killing me. Who are we going to read tonight? Let the vlog. Oh, big stretches. You know, big kitty stretches. Thank you, Steph, for the continuation of the gift sub for making my motto, and thank you, Weatherman, for the biddies. And I'm so tired. Oh, I'm gonna sleep so well, I hope. Alright. Yeah, we haven't rated them in a while. Let's do that. Maybe next time we'll rate that person. Alright. Thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the stream. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a weird early stream again, probably, and I might not stream at night at the normal time, depending on how I feel after the dentist. So I will still see some of you tomorrow for sure. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you tomorrow. And good night.